Hello Mzansi and welcome to Out Mzansi. Prince Mangosuthu, the founder and president emeritus of the IFP, shared his last wish before his last day on earth. In a lengthy statement, Buthelezi said on his 94th birthday recently, he had one wish that had been on his list for 43 years. Before saying the wish, Buthelezi said after all this time, he had almost given up on it ever being granted. In his statement, he said, "My wish was that when I finally close my eyes in death, I will know that the wound between the party I founded and the party I grew up in had finally been healed." He said that he had been having this conversation with leaders of the ANC for decades. In a statement, he said, "I remember even at the height of the propaganda campaign against me, Madiba never once vilified me. We maintained correspondence throughout his incarceration, and he even urged me to visit Mr. Oliver Tambo in Lusaka so that we could resolve the differences between us. Unfortunately, there was already an assassination plot against me and I could not go." Madiba and I continued to speak of reconciliation when he was released from prison, and he and I made a firm commitment to address joint rallies to indicate to our supporters that the time for enmity was over. Neither of us wanted violence. It was important that we deliver this message together. In his statement, he went on to say, tragically, the ANC's KZN national leader forced Madiba's hand to renege on the commitment, yet we continue to speak about reconciliation. During our years in the government of national unity, when I served in President Mandela's cabinet and President Mbeki, and I continued the conversation when I served in his cabinet, there were constant 3-a-side and 5-a-side committees talking reconciliation between the IFP and the ANC, and even at one stage a 15-a-side, yet the normalization of relations between our two parties had never taken place. He concluded his statement by saying what happened between the IFP and the ANC is a tragedy that we need to put behind us. The only way to do that, however, is to accept the need for healing and to embrace the path of reconciliation. With the hope that has been sparked by the KZN ANC press statement, I hope that time has finally come. God alone knows how much time we have left to close this wound, but it's obvious that time is against us. I therefore welcome this note of conciliatory hope. May it signal the time for healing.